I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So the Minnesota Vikings lose, man. I mean, first off, let's calm it down. Still a lot of season left. Understand, bad loss, man. Overall, bad loss. It'd be different if this team came in and outplayed the Vikings. If it was the game the Vikings should have lost, correct. But at the end of the day, they should have beat this team. Not only beat this team, but you can argue they should have beat them by at least 2 touchdowns, baby. At least a touchdown. Period. Hands down, man down. But it is what it is, man. Another loss, you know. You can't get really too down about it, right? Period. Bottom line. The team played well the first half, played a dominant first half, but that's what the Vikings do, man. That's what they have been doing. Heavy, hands down, man down. That's been their MO, dog, really the whole season, even during their win streak. Second half, they collapse. And once again, I'm standing on it and I'm saying it. It starts with Kevin O'Connell. Period. It starts with Kevin O'Connell. He collapsed. He folded the second half. Play calling at certain points in the game, the second half, very questionable, very piss poor. He came away with a nice fake punt. He couldn't finish, couldn't capitalize. What, it was a field goal or something? They can never put a team away. This has been an issue, been a conundrum with KOC. Not just this season, but last season as well, baby. Period. He is not consistent. He hasn't been consistent at coaching 4 quarters. But they lost, man. A loss is a loss, bad loss, but the season is still here. They can still make the playoffs. I don't know about the North. They just made it a lot more difficult for themselves to win the North. But as far as the wild card playoffs, it's all still in reach. But it's on the Vikings. They got to regroup. You know, wipe off their bumps and bruises, wipe the dirt off, period, and get ready for the Chicago Bears, who will not be a slouch. You saw how they played against the Detroit Lions. They will play with respect, integrity, physicality, and they will bring it, dog. Hands down, man down. They got a tough Monday night game, period. Now, they lose versus the Bears, they'll be facing a big issue, dog. But it was a piss-poor second half. There's nothing else really to talk about. A piss-poor second half. Once again, back to back. And once again, I'm going to say it, it falls on O'Connell. And then Brian Flores. Defense, man, once again, kept the offense in the game. Hung in there, man. Put the team on their back. Drive after drive. Salute to them. They're playing great football. But in big moments, in this game, I don't know what Brian Flores was doing that last drive for Denver. He let them march right down the field. No blitzing, no pressure. What? Very surprised, shocked at his game planning that last drive of the game. He set back. The running back came out the backfield, 5 damn times? And you don't make adjustments? So that was on B-Flow and the players heavy. But Brian Flores is making the calls. Yes, the players made some mistakes. Way too many penalties, baby. Way too many penalties. 1,000, period. A lot of players made some dumb penalties, dumb mistakes on offense and defensive side, dog. Got to cut down on the penalties, hands down, man down. But at the end of the day, you dig me? You get my drift? Brian Flores coached up a horrible last defensive scheme. He let them run out the backfield, dump down. No pressure. He's rushing 3. That never works. We seen that versus the Shiesty Saints. That doesn't work. Couldn't apply no pressure the second half. What they have? A sack maybe by DJ Wanham. Okay. Well, they were quiet the rest of the game, man. The Broncos marched right down the field easily. They gave them 10 yards a pop. Then the last touchdown pass, I don't know what Mekhi Blackman was doing. That's where you kind of miss the size of a Caleb Evans, right? You miss him being on the field because he could have gave Sutton more competition for the ball, gave him more of a battle. But Mekhi Blackman is much smaller than Sutton, man. He went up and got it heavy. Period, hands down, man down. But I blame Brian Flores on that last sequence. He applied no pressure. He gave up. He was playing soft-ass defense. Looked like Ed Donatel of last season, baby. Period, man. This is a week in, week out lead. You must be held accountable, period. I don't care who got a problem with it. Now, is the season over? No, you got to calm it down, cool it down. But this was a game they should have won. That's the point. That is the point, dog. They should have beat this team. Really, matter of fact, it shouldn't even been close. But you know what it is. It's SKOL Vikes forever. But it's time for people to start being held accountable for real. And overall, I blame the coaching staff, starting with O'Connell. He is the head coach, period, bro. They had a meltdown the second half. Meltdown the second half once again. And this is an ongoing thing. This is nothing new. This is not every once in a while. They haven't fixed this issue yet. You think you can make a playoff run? Can't ever put a team away? No. Look around the league. Look at the real playoff teams, the elite teams, the so-called contenders, dog. They can put teams away when it's time. Yeah. They can build leagues, right? Heavy. Period. Bottom line, bro. The Vikings can't expect to make the playoffs, even make a run, if you can't put your foot on a team's neck every once in a while. I understand it's the NFL. Games will be close. It's no easy dubs. But this is 2 weeks back to back where the Vikings should have blew these teams out. If not blew them out, at least beat them by a touchdown, baby. Period. And if you can't see that, you are delusional, dog. So that's my biggest gripe, man. Once again, same story, different day, bro. Kevin O'Connell, it starts with you, bro. It starts with him. He talks about looking in the mirror, holding yourself accountable. Well, when is he going to hold Alexander Mattison accountable? Guess what? Your man, KOC, your main man, Alexander Mattison, when he fumbled, that's when the whole game, whole energy took a turn, period. Ty Chandler comes in, has 3 good strong runs. What does KOC or the running backs coach do? KOC has the final call. He's the head coach, period. They go back with Alexander Mattison after he just fumbled, bro. Just fumbled. Then they come back. Piss poor drives back to back. Back to back. The drive before last. Nothing, man. Nothing. But KOC wants to continue to be the play caller. He hasn't shown up in a big moment yet, bro. Tell me when KOC has coached the full 4 quarters. They had a meltdown once again. They could do nothing. Once again, your defense will get tired. It comes a certain point in time in the game, your defense will fade away a little bit. You can't expect them to be on the field a whole damn game, bro. Fatigue sets in. This is the NFL, bro. Period. That's what it is. I don't want to hear about nothing else. They lost, simple, point blank, period. It's not the end of the world. It's 1 week. They got to go revamp the situation. I hope Ty Chandler is the starting running back. Period, man. His pass blocking might not be the best up to par, but he's a better running back than Alexander Mattison, bro. And another big time drive, Alexander Mattison fumbles the ball, puts it on the ground. And KOC loves to say, one of his quotes? If you can't hold on to the ball, you'll sit on the bench. Come on, bro. Now, is it favoritism or what? I don't know what it is at this point, man. Period. We clearly see Justin Jefferson is highly missed now. At this point, he might have to play Monday, man. You see what happened with a good secondary, a real physical secondary, especially that last drive? Where was Jordan Addison? Where was KJ Osborne? Nowhere. Where was Brendan Powell? Nowhere. They had some catches, but overall performance, they was on lockdown, homie. Lockdown. That's just facts. No disrespect. I'm talking facts, man. You gotta judge this on a week in, week out basis, dog. This team, that second half was piss poor, man. Josh Dobbs, can you blame him? No, but he didn't look the best. He looked rattled at times under pressure, just throwing the ball up, right? Didn't he have a bad interception? Well, he kind of got hit from the blind side, so can you blame him? But you can ask question pocket awareness. Even the O-line had its moments, faded a little bit. Dumb penalties again. Unnecessary penalties. Setbacks. Domino effect. Every time with the Vikings. Excuse me. So it's a lot of shit they need to clean up. They need to clean things up, man. KOC and the team talking about look in the mirror. They need to really look in the mirror. The win streak is over. You won 5 games. Good job. You're back into the mix. But now do you stay in the mix? Because now you got to keep winning, period. You got to keep winning. The season is still alive, facts. But they got to keep winning, baby. And it starts next Monday night with them scandalous Chicago Bears. Crazy, man. But it comes down to it again. You can say nothing else but a lackadaisical performance in the second half. Coaches outcoached, players outplayed, bruh. Period. Sean Payton dominated KOC second half. Then you got to put the turnovers in there. Turnovers going to hurt you every time. Vikings reverted back, baby. Everybody looked bad the second half, period. But it's on O'Connell. I stand on that. Bottom line, man. His play calling was piss poor, atrocious, bruh. And then Flores, that last drive, horrible. That's what it is, man. Shake back, bounce back. Season still here. We here. You know what it is. Win, lose, or draw. SKOL Vikes forever. You know people going to talk all this and that. Let them talk. Let them yap. Let them cap, man. Ride forever for the squad, SKOL Vikes, man. But they got things to fix. Get in the lab, watch film, and work on it, man. Hands down, man down. Period. Let me know how you feel about the video. You agree or disagree, you understand? Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on and rock and rolling. Takes less than 1 second. Support the grind, support the channel, support the real, man. Heavy, no doubt. Shout out my big dogs, my subscribers, my supporters. You are much appreciated for life. Never forget it, baby. Understand that, believe that, know that. Big SKOL here. SKOL Vikes forever. 1,000, 1,000, huh? Heavy. Yeah.